was slapping hands with all my friends as I was leaving the club. It was another good night of making money, but a bad night for me to be driving. I was exhausted. I was tired. I was sleepy. I was swerving down the interstate. I called everyone I could think of on the phone, but no one picked up. I was wiping my eyes. I started banging on the dashboard. I let all my windows down so the wind could smack me in the face. I kept swerving, but I swerved one time too many, and then I flipped. I banged my head. I flipped 9 times. I was ejected through the windshield. I hit the ground on my shoulders. I stood up trying to figure out where I was at. I was in a daze. I started walking down the interstate. I didn't see anybody. Then a car pulled over and I saw a Caucasian get out and the gentleman started walking towards me. He asked me, was I okay? I said, yeah. He said, man, I'm surprised to see you still alive. Then he laid me on the back seat of his truck and he elevated my feet out of the window. He said, man, it was my daughter that saw your truck flipping. I looked in the front seat and his daughter said, you gonna be okay, sir? Then she started singing to me that Jesus loves me. Then I laid there. Then I heard the ambulance pull up. Then they pulled me out onto the gurney. Then they said, what is your name, sir? I said, David Dansler. They said, you're gonna be okay, sir, but we're gonna have to put you in the helicopter. We too far to drive. I said, okay. So they throw me in the helicopter and I'm sitting there and they cutting my pants off. And I'm trying to figure out what just happened to me. Why has thou forsaken me? Why is he allowing this to happen to me? And I'm flying. We get to the emergency room. Then they take me in the room and they start doing x-rays. And I'm moving real slow as they moving me from one bed to the other. And then the doctor walks in and she says, how are you feeling, Mr. Dansler? I said, I'm feeling okay. She said, no, now's not the time to be Superman, because your x-ray shows that you have a crushed pelvis. All your ribs are broken. You have a broken neck and your left ear is hanging off your head. And I'm laying there and I'm frustrated and I'm mad and I'm trying to get up out of this bed. I'm not standing here. I'm Superman. This cannot be happening to me. And then a male nurse had to almost wrestle me back to the bed and he grabbed my hand and we almost like we trying to arm wrestle. He said, Mr. Dansler, listen to me. I know this is just putting you in a state of a shock right now. This is a lot to deal with. But I'm telling you, if you try to get up off of this bed, you may not ever walk again. You have to trust me. So I laid there and I tried to gather myself. But then I remember God speaking to me. You could have died in this accident, but I preserved your life for a time such as now. You have to trust me. And I laid there and I began to feel my mind and everything start to shift in me. And I wanted to live and I wanted to be a survivor. So it's time to do the physical therapy. They say you're going to have to walk from one end of the room to the other with a crushed pelvis if you want to get up out of here and live a successful, normal life. So I got up and I took one step at a time, and it was pain after pain, agony after agony. But I said I got to do it because I want to live. And I made it. And God said, you're going to go forth and you're going to write books. You're going to preach the gospel through rap music. And I'm doing it. And that's why I say, this is your boy, Davyne, from Through the Ropes University, always keeping it 100 for my people. I have a story to tell, and I'm going to tell it until God calls me home. I love you. Thank you for listening.